What is going on, guys? It's Reflex here, and this is going to be a short video, but we're going to be talking about 2K20. Now, 2K20 really does look promising, and in everything that they've posted in their little blog talking about the new gameplay changes, I'm really excited for everything but the defense, because I don't like the way it makes it sound. It sounds like they're going to go the NBA Live route, and the way it looked and seemed in NBA Live was that you can pretty much, you don't even have to play defense. Like that arrow thing that they're talking about, where if you go the way that your opponent's going, then you're pretty much going to lock them up. But the fact that they're implementing the arrow where they're showing you where your opponent's going to go, I think is dumb, because that looks like they're going to be holding your hand. It's going to be another holding your hand in 2K20 this year in defense. I hope that's not the case. I hope this is just a situational thing. I can't even talk. But I hope it's like maybe lockdown defenders getting their takeover badge or something like that. Then I can understand that. Obviously, it's going to be hard to get around them, and that's a great reward for them. But if it's just in general, that's not going to be good. I hope they actually decide to put a skill gap, because that's the main thing. I want a skill gap in 2K20. I want the good players to be rewarded for being good players, and I want the bad players to not get rewarded and have an incentive to get better, because that's the main thing. You in 2K19, you didn't even have to be a good defender to defend. All you had to do was just be around your opponent. You don't even have to jump. And I hope in 2K20 they implement where you can just be Kevin Durant, and if they ain't jumping, you're shooting over them, getting the bucket, and it's as quick and easy as that. And the way it looks like 2K18 was arguably one of the worst 2Ks, just for the reason that everyone they changed a lot, and everyone was complaining because it just was so unbalanced and everything. 2K19 refined 2K18 a lot, and it seems like 2K18 and 19 was really just setting up 2K20, the last year before the cycle ends and we go into next gen. And it really did seem like they kept the exact same mechanics, implemented a couple new ones, and refined what they had, and in 2K19 did the same, and in 2K20 they're doing the same. And it seems, the way everyone has been playing it, saying the game really plays good, and the way they're talking, every player is going to be feeling different. It's not going to, like, if you're playing as LeBron, you're not going to feel like you're playing as Steph Curry. If you're playing as Giannis, you're not going to feel like you're playing as, James Harden or something like that. Like, everyone's going to have a different weight feel to them, and it's going to make every player feel unique, which is going to be cool. There's obviously that off-ball mechanic now. I think they brought it back, because I think that was in the previous 2K, but you're able to juke your opponents now when you're being off-ball, which me personally, like me and Judge, when we're playing, one of us is always a predominant ball handler, and the other one is just kind of getting open and trying to, get through that defense and juke their opponent. But obviously there was no juke method. We were just good at fighting through. We'll go through the pack and just kind of try to be open on the other side, set screens for each other, and next thing you know, one of us will be open. Like, now we have more options to get open, which I think is really, really cool. Defense, like I said, I want it to be good to where you have to jump. That's the main thing. As long as you have to jump to play defense, and if you don't jump, then it will be open, I will be cool with that. I'm not saying everyone, like, obviously they need to take account of the size difference. But like, if I'm Kevin Durant and you're Allen Iverson and you're not jumping and I'm shooting over you, that should not be heavily contested like it is. If you're Isaiah Thomas and I'm Steph Curry, I know that's not a humongous size difference, but it's still visible. Curry's shooting over him. Curry's not seeing him. LeBron is not seeing Allen Iverson. Giannis is not seeing Steph Curry. Like, these type of matchups should be exploited in the game as, mismatches. 2K just doesn't like mismatches for some reason. That's the thing in basketball. Like, that's a real thing in basketball, but it seems like 2K just never implements that in the right way. Obviously, post moves actually work perfectly. Post moves works like how defense should. People don't jump. It's always open every single time. Like, that's why I like being a center sometimes, because defense works the way it should in that. And if you're a great defender, your opponent's not making that skyhook with Kareem. Like, there's ways to guard literally everything in the post. It works perfectly, but I want them to implement what they have in the post and breach it out into actual defense, like all around defense. And that's the thing that I'm really looking forward to, because there's a lot of defensive schemes. There's actually going to be, like, the way your AI, or even like the AI is set up now, because they're making them smarter. You guys ever have, like, your AI just be completely dumb when they're defending? Well, this time they're actually going to have, the way the AI is set up, they're going to be defending in certain ways with certain players. Like, for instance, how Utah, at least this is how they're saying it, but like how Utah or Toronto, how they guarded Curry, or how Utah guarded Harden. That's how they're going to be doing it. Obviously, it's not good, but if you're not going to be guarding Harden, and like say you're in my career and you're not guarding Harden, you're actually off ball. You could off ball the person you're guarding and just guard straight Harden as soon as he drives to the cup. And I mean, there's just certain ways that you could guard him, and I like that AI is going to be a little bit smarter in this game and not as dumb as they were in 2K. And I hope they make it to where AI doesn't foul like every single time. Like if once the center leaves, if they're a real center and they turn into a computer, as soon as that happens, all you have to do is just drive to the hoop. You'll get a foul every single time. It's just how it is. If you double tap square or double tap X, as soon as you go in for a layup, automatic foul every single time. 95% of the time, it's always happened. So I hope that they make that a little bit better as well. But yeah, there's a lot. I mean, obviously, the theme for this 2K is the next. And honestly, what I think that's mean is the next generation of 2K, because we're going into next gen next year. And how is it going to be next year? You know, how is 2K gonna end the year on this, and how is it gonna be going into next gen? Obviously the graphics are gonna be insane next year for not only single player games but multiplayer, all that. So 2K is gonna be crazy graphically, but is it gonna be crazy in gameplay mechanics? That's the only thing that I want to know. But yeah, let me know down in the comment section below your thoughts on this. Do you think 2K is going to knock it out of the park with 2K20? Do you think they're going to refine everything that they didn't refine in 2K19 or 2K18? Do you think it's going to be good? Do you think the changes they are adding is going to be good? That's really my only question. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy this video, leave a like, subscribe, and you guys know the drill. I will see you guys later.